These are the 5 models that you saw in the raw state in the machine shop. And this is what they look like finished out, shafted and everything. So we had 5 models in this initial introduction to choose from in the method style. And what you see up here, this is our computer. We have 6 high-speed cameras. They're all set on about 1,000 frames per second. And then we have what we call a SAM system, which just means science in motion. And what that is a telemetry device that works off sonar. And so we can actually dissect people's putts down to the nth degree. So we know exactly where the putter is in space at all times when we hook that up. So what that taught us through all this video and through these computers is that you were actually coming up at the ball at impact. I used to think, and most everybody in the golf industry used to think, you were at the bottom of the arc. So you're basically, if you have 4 degrees aloft on the putter, you're at the bottom of the arc and you're imparting 4 degrees of launch on the ball. Well, you're not. You're coming up at the ball at 3 or 4 degrees. So what we figured out is if we could actually get traction on the ball, we can incorporate some of that rise angle into the launch. Reduce the loft a little bit. These have 2 degrees aloft, where most putters have 3.5, maybe 4. And what we found out is with 4 degrees aloft on a slick metal face, you're going to launch the ball at about 4 degrees, but it's going to skid for about 4 inches, typically. Now this is with tour players where we know we're going to get the same putt every time. So we'd bring our tour players in here and find out, okay, you're launching it at 4 degrees and it's skidding about 4 inches. When we use this technology, we'll launch at 4 degrees, but it'll skid about 1 inch. So we reduce it by 3/4 in most cases. Sometimes it's even more dramatic than that. We've had guys go from 4 inches to 1/2 inch. So what we're doing is we're getting the same launch angle. The ball's coming off the putter face at the same angle, which is critical to get a golf ball up on the blades of grass. Because grass has grain, it has imperfections. You get it on top of the blades of grass to keep the ball from being influenced in the wrong direction. Okay? So we do that, and we're also turning the ball over more quickly, and that stabilizes the golf ball. It has a gyroscopic effect when it's spinning. One of the guys here uses the analogy, if you're going to let go of the bars on a bicycle, you want to be moving faster. The faster you're moving, when you let go of the bars, the more stable you are. Well, the more a golf ball is turning over, the more stable it is. It's a lot less likely to get knocked offline. So it stabilizes the ball. So we'll kind of show you what we do with the tour players. One thing that Brad has up here is an example. This is Justin Leonard. You guys probably all heard of him. Okay, in this case, he's launching the ball at 4.9 degrees, and it's skidding 3.6 inches here. Now this was his competitor's putter. This is the putter that he came in with last year, which has a traditional 4-degree loft. We won't name the competitor, but you can probably guess who it is. So you can see here it's launching at 4.9, skidding at 3.6. But when we went to the method, we got launched at 4.9, skidded at 0.1. So what it's doing is it's coming out of its depression on the surface, and outside it would be grass, obviously. And so it's getting up on top of the grass and turning over more quickly. So who in here is a golfer? Oh, I see several hands. All right, who's the best? I know Rob. Rob would roll the rock right there. He'll do it?
Yeah.
He's right front and he's volunteering.
Can I have that one instead?
Certainly. Sure.
I'm a lucky volunteer.
Okay. You got it, Brad?
Yep.
What we're going to do is we're going to put that golf ball down.
Okay.
We're going to put it down with the line oriented like this,
Okay.
straight up and down.
Yeah.
You may have just seen it. There we go. Okay. High-speed cameras, as you guys probably already know, need a lot of light. Whoops. Anyway, so what we have here is the studio lights come up when the computer is ready to capture the image. So you're ready to rock and roll.
Or roll the rock.
Or roll the rock.
Roll the rock.
I'm sure there's a lot of braking.
There is actually, it's according to what the weather's doing. Bob's got it 20.
Oh! Rejected!
Yeah, he hit that pretty hard. You'll notice Justin hit it at 5 miles an hour. Let's see what that was. That was
Somebody caught it. That
But
was pretty quick.
it is hard here. You know, it's a hard
it's actually, it stimps out at about 13. If
It's
that's
pretty quick, yeah.
That would be one of the highest ball speeds on tour. Right?
yeah, it's about as slick.
I'm not known for being sure.
24 ball speed, 10 degree launch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. See, you didn't want to catch it there.
Do we need to do it again?
There's no way that was.
yeah. Try it again.